Hi everyone, so I had a vision of souls in purgatory and I started putting all the souls on different altars for the souls in purgatory. I had various altars, all kinds of churches, but I would always get the response, please don't put me on that altar, please don't put me on the altar. And I started asking why. I was like, why are these souls that wanted prayer saying don't put me on that altar? I would put sometimes all beings on those altars to kind of cleanse and purify, my surroundings so that all the souls would get prayer so that I could stay safer in the spirit. But every time I would put someone down, I would get backlash like really bad. So and then I asked why, and it was every time it was like, we don't have altars with the right name. We don't have altars with the right name, and so I wanted to share that with you guys. They want true name altars, and then I had apparitions confirming this, that they wanted the churches that do prayer for all souls to pick up the true name for so that they can stand in agreement and say, we agree that all souls be blessed. When you do the Our Father, together as a church, you touch and agree. That's the moment where you all hold hands, touching and agreeing. Um, within the service, well, that's the power of the service. You're all there touching, agreeing for the salvation of that soul in that moment, of whatever soul is held up or lifted up. And so, but they don't get the right name when they're at the Mass, and then the Mass becomes them, and they get very upset about it. And so they wanted a Mass in the right name, mindfully praying to the highest creator. Um, because there are in many religions a secondary creator, okay? And that is not to attack or pinpoint at any churches or anything like that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. A lot of times, if I had someone in a Seventh-day family, like, please put me on that Seventh-day altar. Please don't put me over at that altar. If I had a Baptist person, please don't put me over at that altar. I want to be on a Baptist altar. A lot of times they had specific churches that they wanted to pray for them. Roman Catholic, please don't put me on that altar. I want to be on a Roman Catholic altar. And it was very interesting. If I put them on a Episcopal altar, they'd be like, that's not the altar I'm used to. That's not where I experienced heaven first. So it was very specific. It was very strange, but I just noticed that. So I think it was just a call for all churches to pick up the true name, Yeshua HaMashiach, okay? And to mindfully pray to the highest creator, because they don't want any churches left out, I think. And so I think that was a part of the testimony that I was supposed to share. And apparition is apparition based because they're very zealous for the true name. They said, please, please, please restore the sacred names as best you can. And there will be love and miracles flowing in the churches, okay? So love and blessings, everyone. I hope that helps, okay?